Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stop pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the futures, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them cans, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang. Hey, make profits. We some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. I want to give a big happy Mother's Day to all of our TTG moms that we have out there. Happy Mother's Day, all my TTG members, those of you that are mothers, and those of you that are maybe not members yet, but are mothers. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. My own mother was just with her. Spent really the whole weekend. I love you. Guys, welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We got a fantastic live in store for you here this evening. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Hope you had a wonderful time. It was gorgeous weather up here on the Northeast. Hope you guys all had some good weather and enjoyed your weekend. But I'm ready to get down to business this week because this week, I think we're going to see some fireworks. I think we're going to see some fireworks. I mean, we've been seeing fireworks inside True Trading Group for the last several weeks. We had 4 triple-digit gains last week, 4 the week before that, 11 the week prior, and I expect a whole lot more of that coming up here this week as the market has been range-bound for the last 5 or 6 trading days. The markets have basically just gone sideways, but that sideways action has created very, very obvious and very specific and strong support and resistance that's kept the market trading in a channel. Now, that channel environment that we found ourselves in is the perfect environment for relative strength and relative weakness trading place. When markets get to the top end of this range, you identify stocks that are weaker than the market. And then as the market pulls back away from that resistance, you stay short the stocks that are relatively weak, and those stocks continue to the downside. To the flip side of that, when the markets get down to the bottom end of that range, markets get down to that support level, you try to identify the stocks that are relatively strong at that moment. And when the markets bounce off the bottom of that support range, you get the upside move when you're long the stocks that are relatively strong. That's been working tremendously for us inside of chat. We're going to lean on that strategy for maybe the next day or so, but I think we're going to break out of this range this week. I'm going to give you my game plan. I'll tell you exactly the way that I think this market goes. Futures are trading down just a little bit. We're down flirting between down 0.15, down 0.2%. So a slight little move to the downside here in the futures market. I'll tell you what key levels that I'm focusing on. If you have not been able to identify the range and the levels, I'll draw them out for you. I'll show you them here today. But we're also going to be giving away $750 right here, live, cold hard cash on this live stream to one lucky person, maybe a TTG member, maybe not a TTG member. All you needed was a ticket for that giveaway. They were totally free, but you do need a ticket. I'm going to be giving away 2 code words on this live stream, and you guys have to be able to give me the code word if your name is called out later on this live. More on that in just a moment, but you better get ready to get down to business this week because I'm giving you my game plan and where I plan on making money. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, but now the current head trader and co-founder of TTG. If you don't know by now, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform available today. So get ready to learn, trade, and profit for real. You guys have come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free with myself, other TTG pro trading mods, and special guests. Drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, and trade ideas and analysis that can help you all become better traders. That's why you're here, right? You're here to become better traders, make better decisions. You guys are here to make money. Okay, so take a moment. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. You never want to miss out on any of these live streams. Share this on your own social media as well. Let's reach out, educate, and empower, and prepare as many retail traders as we possibly can. Because I assure you, the professionals are prepared for what's to come. We got to start preparing retail. I got an incredible live stream in store for you guys here tonight. Like I said, one of you is going to win $750 later on in this live stream, but you are all going to be armed with the education and the game plan and the resources to have the very best chance of making money in the market this week. So listen to me carefully. Pay attention. In a minute, I'm going to give you the first of 2 code words, with the second code word coming in the middle of the stream. Now, at the end of the stream, We're going to put everyone's name into a random name picker that is called the Wheel of Names. We will spin the wheel live, and if you are the winner, we will call you using the phone number that you provided to get your free ticket. You must answer and give us both code words that were given on the stream. If you don't answer, well, you can't give us both code words, we will skip you. We will spin the wheel again until we get ourselves a winner. Now, if you do win, how do you get the money? In order to claim the $750, you must have a PayPal or Venmo account. We will immediately send you that money. Now, before we do get started tonight, though, I do have to send a big thank you to our partners over at Benzinga. For those that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet still fully endorse the TTG platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and community. We're grateful to Benzinga for the opportunity to further educate their community and to also offer the Benzinga Pro newsfeed, which is worth over $1,000 a year on its own. We offer it to all of our TTG members, included free as part of your annual membership. So, folks, if you're here from Benzinga's community, welcome. You guys are all in the right place. Now, we had a lot of new people that are on this live stream tonight. So for those of you that are brand new and you have no idea who the hell I am or what TTG is, let me to briefly explain myself and who I am. Like I said before, my name is Michael Everett. Now, I've been trading for over 17, 18 years now, and I began my career working at a fund in New York City. It's my very first job at a college. When I got hired there, they did not let me touch $1 of their money until I went through their 3-month educational training program. That is where I learned how to become a trader. I was taught by professionals on Wall Street. I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I did not have to go scour through hours of YouTube videos. I didn't have to go down the rabbit hole on Reddit message boards. I was taught by professionals. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash that many of you all know. However, also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and along with our team of 9 professional trading mods and an over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world achieve profitability. We actually have members in over 100 different countries, truly a global community when you guys join True Trading Group. We're the fastest growing and highest rated community because we combine university level trading and investing courses similar to what I learned working at the fund in New York. We pair that with premium stock market tools, do live workshops and individual mentorship for stocks, options, crypto, and futures trading, but also all styles of trading. We do day trading, we do swing trading, we also cover long-term investing. So there's something for everybody inside True Trading Group. We take that university level curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth over $5,000 a year on their own. You also get access to the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders. That's all of our TTG members. And of course, all the real-time trade alerts. The real-time trade alerts you guys have access to from the moderators and myself. We tell you what we're going to do before we do it. We give you guys watch lists before the market even opens with very detailed game plans. If this stock gets to this price, we're going to buy it. If this stock gets to this price, we're going to short it. This is the stop loss. These are the take profits. You know the game plan before the market opens. But nonetheless, you still get notified with real-time push notifications without delay in real time when our moderators enter and or exit trades. Every single time a trade executes for a member, a moderator, members are notified in real time. We've been able to sport a cumulative win rate amongst myself and all of the moderators combined of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So again, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. By the way, first code word for tonight is trending. Trending. That is the very first code word for this evening. Trending. First code word is trending. All right. So this is the first of 2 code words. You're going to need to know both of them if your name is called later on in this live stream. The winner will be receiving $750 cold hard cash. Again, the first code word is trending. Now, this market environment that we find ourselves in. Now, don't let this fool you. Let me show you on the chart. See this? See these 5 trading days? See this series of 5 trading days where the markets just have gone sideways? Do not let this 1-week consolidation fool you, because prior to that, you can see how wild this market has been finishing off 2022 and into 2023. You can see how volatile things have been. Yeah, you had 5 trading days where the markets basically just went sideways and did not give you all that too much range. But this has created tons of opportunity for us. It's just a different style of trading. So instead of trend continuation and directional momentum trading, This is called channel trading. And channel trading is something that we've been able to take advantage of through relative strength and relative weakness. But don't let that fool you, because I think we're about to see fireworks here very shortly in this market. This is the best market environment that I've ever seen. And sadly, it's the best market environment that most will only ever know. There's no stock market course in school. Right? When you were in high school, you can't take a stock market course. There's no stock market textbook that's going to teach you how to trade. It's a shame. It really is. But it shows you that you don't need necessarily an Ivy League education in order to do this. Most people learn this outside of school by joining groups like us. Not everybody is fortunate enough to get hired at a hedge fund working, on Wall Street with their first job out of college. I was very, very blessed and very fortunate that was my first introduction to the markets. But most people learn this by either joining groups like us, or unfortunately, some people have been taken advantage of by other groups who promise unrealistic hopes and results, and they promise you your dreams, and they promise you the stars and the moon, and they don't ever give you any value or anything. You just fail. Nobody's there to help you. They treat you like just another number. They'll hit you up 100 times a day before you sign up, and as soon as you sign up, you never hear from them ever again. The exact opposite happens when you guys join True Trading. We don't bombard you with ads. We don't spend money on advertisements like a lot of other people. We're not constantly hitting you up. Hey, join. No. When you join True Trading Group, it's usually because a friend, a family member, or somebody has told you about their success. That's how we have grown our community to now over 100 different countries since 2016 when we launched to the public. Okay. And then when you join True Trading Group, that's when our communication with you really begins. That's when you start talking to the moderators, you start working with other members of True Trading Group, and you start to get the individual mentorship that you guys need to reach your goals. We actually have a member in chat, this is a true story, that say that they now can see in this environment how somebody could make millions of dollars. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to make millions of dollars. I'm not saying if you join True Trading Group, you're instantly going to become a millionaire. I'm not going to promise you false hopes like that. Is it possible? Absolutely. But is it the norm? No. Is it easy? Is it just no? Does it require some hard work from your end? Yes. But it also requires guidance from professionals, real education, and real tools. And do we have that? You bet your ass we do. But they see the opportunity in this volatile environment, and they see the movements in the market and individual stocks every day. We had 4 triple-digit gains called out in chat last week, 4 the week prior to that, 11 the week before that. So these opportunities are out there in the markets every single day, and members of True Trading Group are taking advantage of it. This person also works over 40 hours a week in a full-time job. But the bottom line here is that even with their busy schedule, and this is a relatively new member, saying that they see how somebody could make this money, that shows you how volatile and opportunistic, how opportunity-filled this market really is. The bottom line here, folks, is that members are making money and they're becoming better traders in True Trading Group because of all the things that I just mentioned. You don't have to take my word for it. Listen to members themselves. Members of TTG, for those of you that are on here that are members, and we have many that are on here that are not, do me a favor and type the $ in chat if you're making money and you're becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group. Just go ahead and type the $ in chat right now. Anyone that's on here that's not a member, my advice to you right now is to pay attention to how many people are typing the $ in chat right now, right here. These people that you see typing the $, they're no different from you. These are people that have all the same excuses that you've put forth for yourself. They had small accounts. They have full-time jobs. Lost some money in the market before. They have no education. They have no experience regarding the markets. But yet now here they are telling you that they're actually making money. How can that be? It's got to be some secret. It's got to be some special indicator that I learned on Wall Street, but I'm going to show these people. No, I don't have some special indicator. I don't have some special super top secret chart pattern. I don't have some special Terminator level AI algo that a lot of people will promise you that they're going to be able to promise you these ridiculous returns that are just simply not realistic. The thing that these people all have access to that you don't is very simple. A professional level of education like I got when I worked at a fund, access to professional tools that give them more information to help them make better decisions that increase their chances of success. And they're part of a community of traders that genuinely give a damn whether or not they succeed or fail. And they help each other. They pick each other up when they're down. They help them through their failures. They help them celebrate, and they're there with them by their side to go over and celebrate their successes and their achievements as well. And that's a very important thing when you guys become a trader. Now, do you know that these people, do you know why these people that are making money becoming better traders, aside from the things I just mentioned to you, because now that I think about it, I think it's really a 50-50 split. In my opinion, it's a 50-50 split, okay? 50-50 between what? TTG provides you the education resources and tools that we know you need in order to become successful. Now, how do I know that these are things that you need in order to become successful? We've had a lot of experience doing this. We have 9 professional trading moderators that combined have over 100 years of public markets experience. We also have seen close to 60,000 retail traders come through True Trading Group since 2016. 60,000 in the form of either full-time annual members or lifetime members or trial members. We've seen nearly 60,000 since 2016. So I've seen a lot of struggles. I've seen a lot of successes. I've seen a lot of failures. We understand the retail trader in a way that most people never will. That's a very large sample set. A way that other companies simply cannot ever understand or comprehend the retail trader. We understand, in our opinion, we understand what it takes to get you to where you are now, or from where you are now to where you want to be. Not for any reason other than the fact that we've seen it before and we've helped others achieve the exact same thing that you're looking for. As you just saw, how many people that typed the $, you saw how many people have accomplished exactly what many of you are here looking to do. And that's just simply to make money. You're not here to watch other people make money. You're not here to watch another trader brag about how much money that they make. You're here so that you can start making money. It doesn't matter how much money I make or how much money some other trader makes. The only thing that matters is how much money you are able to make in the markets, because I can tell you that I made $1 bajillion. Guess what? Not one of those bajillion is going to go towards paying your bills. So the only thing that matters is what you are able to accomplish. And that's why it's so important to see how many members are making money. You might have seen a lot of other traders. You might have even been part of other groups and you try to see a trader that says it claims to make a lot of money, or maybe they do actually make a lot of money, but you try to follow them and you can never seem to do what they are doing. You're always chasing some alert. They're getting out right by the time that you're trying to get in. You have no understanding of what they're doing. It doesn't matter if somebody else is making money if you are not able to make money. That means that we have failed you. If you cannot make money, it does not matter how successful our moderators are. That means we and True Trading Group has failed you. That's what that means. Plain and simple. Now, 50% of it, I think, is what we offer you. But I think that a lot of people, anyone that feels like the other 50% of it, honestly, I think it's really what you put into it. And I think it's that simple. I think it's what you put into it. You're not going to join True Trading Group. You're just going to, within 30 days, you're going to just quit your job without doing any type of work whatsoever. All right. Now, I'm not asking you to put in 40 hours a week. Give me a couple hours a week. Give me a couple. Can you put in a couple hours a week? Is that worth it to you? Is a couple hours a week worth you accomplishing this goal that you've set forth for yourself to either supplement your income, replace your income, or just make better decisions in your long-term portfolio so you can set yourself up and your family up better for in the future? Anyone that feels like you don't have time, or you can't possibly make the time, or you don't have the money, you're wrong. And if you continue to look for reasons why this won't work for you, then it simply just never will. There's a reason you all made the time on Mother's Day to be here tonight versus not having the time to do something else. So stop lying to yourself, because you're going to wake up one day. This is all going to be over. Things will go back to normal. The most opportunistic environment that I've ever seen in my 17 going on 18-year career will have passed. The market volatility will go back down and the market environment will go back to normal. And yet again, there will be another thing in your life that you will have missed out on because you are too scared to pull the trigger, or you've just put too many hurdles and too many excuses in front of yourself to convince yourself that it wasn't the right time for you to do this. Do not let this be you, because yet again, this is going to be a huge week in the markets, and I believe the volatility is about to go through the roof. There's massive headline influence that can come out at any moment this week regarding the debt ceiling, regarding the banks. Okay, you have more earnings that are coming out this week. This is a trader's paradise right now. And at TTG, we show you how to do it. We show you the right way. We do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. If you have an hour or two a day, cool. Then put in an hour or two a day. We'll show you how to do this. If all you have is a couple $100 to start, cool. Sign up, start with a couple $100. Let's do this. We have many members in True Trading Group that started with a couple $100 and they turned that into 4, some even 5-figure accounts. But if all you want is just, hey, give me a stock alert, tell me when the next mother of all short squeeze is coming, get off the live stream right now. You are not for True Trading Group. Okay, there's plenty of Discord services out there that would love to take your money and talk about how much they hate Ken Griffin from Citadel, how there's all these phantom ghost short shares that are in Panama somewhere when everyone wants to talk about gamma squeezes, but yet 98% of the people that say the word gamma squeeze don't even know what it actually is or what it means. If that's all you want to do and talk about, True Trading Group is not for you. If you want to truly learn a skill in a professional way that can help you actually reach your goals, then yes, True Trading Group is for you. And I encourage you to stick around and learn as much as you possibly can on this live stream, because most of the members that have joined True Trading Group started out on a live stream just like you did right now. They learned more in an hour and a half on a live stream than they did probably in the last year trying to figure this stuff out on their own. We have a very high success rate at True Trading Group. 78% of our members renew their membership or have upgraded to become lifetime members. We only have a refund rate of 2.43%. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,100 reviews. This is the Ivy Leagues of trading education. This is the Ivy Leagues of trading tools and community. This is top notch. This is True Trading Group. And we don't want people that are coming in here just looking to get rich quick and water down what we have built and continue to build. Our community is very serious, and that is because we have the same goal. That's to make money, plain and simple. And that's why tonight, okay, folks, is actually we've closed out the open enrollment. Okay, we closed out the open enrollment, but for tonight, granted, given the market environment, and I think we're going to break ourselves out of this range, we've decided to open up a couple of spots for open enrollment. Now, like I said before, we do not want people coming into True Trading Group that don't share the same values and mission that we do. If all you want to do is talk about mother of all short squeezes, you want to talk about some 20-cent piece of garbage that somebody on Reddit told you is going to go to $200 and you think this is going to change your life, that's all you want to talk about. Again, True Trading Group is not for you. I encourage you to get off the live stream. I don't want to waste your time. I'm being dead serious. I'm being super genuine. I'm sincere. I don't want your money. I don't want you to join True Trading Group. What we have created at TTG is worth far more than the membership that you guys would pay to join True Trading Group. I'm serious about this community, and that's why we closed off open enrollment. We actually only allow people now to join our trial. After your trial membership, if you want to join our full annual membership, you apply. We will then look at your interaction as a trial member, and we may or may not invite you in depending on what your experience has been like as a trial member. But given what we have in store for this week, we've actually decided to open up a couple of spots for the open enrollment. And I don't know how I don't know how you did this, but is this true? Joe, is this confirmed? Let me see. Yes, it is. Okay, Vadat, you beat me to it. It is confirmed. Okay, Joe. Okay, Adam just confirmed it as well. This is confirmed. Vadat. These are the guys. Adam's my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, and Joe, they're behind the scenes doing the production on this live stream, and he's the one that sees all the data. I'm talking to you guys live, so I don't see this stuff. So in a moment, I'm going to go over my exact game plan this week. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think the market's going to do, how we break out of this range, what stocks I'm focusing on, where my focus will be tomorrow morning, what stocks do I believe I'm going to be long and or short in order to profit from this upcoming week. We'll talk about futures, but first, we do have to welcome Vadat. Vadat is the newest member of the TT family. Just like that, we opened up a couple of spots over the weekend. We were down to 22 today, but Vadat just joined, which makes it 21. So from the remainder of this night, from now until midnight tonight, we have 21 spots available to join the True Trading Group community. We've cut off the open enrollment, but like I said, decided to open up a couple more spots. There were 22 before I started this live stream. We are now down to 21 to sign up for the annual membership. I want to know how many people on the live stream right now are not members of True Trading Group. Do me a favor, quick show of hands, type the letters TTG right now in chat if you're not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, type TTG in chat right now, please. I want to see how many people are on here that are not members of True Trading Group. Again, type TTG, please, if you're not a member. I just want to see who's here that's not a member. I want to know who we're talking to here. We got Jeff. We have Ray Quinn. Mike, how are you? Ivan Oscar, how are you? Jay Show. Niel, Roger, Matt, Asaya, Ryan, Gregory, Rodney, Rob, Athuko, James, AJ, Tez Fahwet. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Raphael, Sean. Beautiful. We had I told you, we have a lot of new people that are on this live stream tonight. So I welcome all of you. John Bianchi, how are you, brother? Born to Lead. We got a lot of new faces that are in there. John, you're not a new face. John Bianchi's been on our live streams, like every live stream for the last like few years. So John's not a new face. Dirty Trader, what's going on? Welcome back. Okay, we got Bill Michaels. How are you? Oh, thank you, Juan. Juan goes, I listen every day to the live stream. I guarantee Mike can be somewhere else. His information is valuable, and along with the course, has made a huge difference in my trading. I know what I am doing now. Awesome. We got Asaya Durant. How are you? Great. We have a lot of new faces that are with me here today. Let me explain this, guys, to you. So the people that are not members, right? East Coast Canuck, what's up, man? How are you? Asus, what's going on? I was going to do this later. But let me get this out of the way now. I have a lot I want to talk about. I want to talk about what I think the markets do this week. I want to talk about the catalysts that can break us out of this range, the levels that I'm focusing on, very clear level that says, if you see the market underneath this price, this is exactly what I'm going to do. So you're going to know exactly what I'm going to do this week before it actually happens. I'm going to tell you what stocks I'm going to be focusing on to start the week and where I'm going to be buying them and or where I'm going to be shorting them. Some of them I plan on being long. Some of them I plan on being short. I'm going to give that to you guys in just a few moments. But first, I want to go over with you guys because now that Vedat, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Vedat. Now that Vedat just joined, okay, I'm going to tell you guys how you can join this membership. Let me see. So it is 21. So we had 22, Vedat, number down to 21. Want to make sure I give you guys all the right information. Let me see. Okay. All right. So here's what we're doing. Okay, guys. So anyone that typing the letters TTG, if you guys want to join True Trading Group for the open enrollment before it's closed off at midnight tonight, go to ttgoffer.com. The coupon code is TTG121. Now, the price to join True Trading Group, it's normally $2,212 for the entire year. However, through the open enrollment tonight, because you guys are on the live stream and you're spending time with me here instead of doing a list of other things that you could be doing on this evening, you guys can, the coupon code is TTG121. You'll get a 57% discount. It drops the price down to $950. So it's $950 for the entire year. That gets you all of our courses. It gets you all of our tools. There are no upsells for courses. You don't join and all of a sudden there's VIP courses that cost another $1,000. You get every single course. Joe, why don't you actually post the link up of the syllabus? Okay. You guys go ahead and post the syllabus in chat. You guys, if you're interested, you can click on the link in chat. You'll see the long list of all the courses you have access to. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it. You get access to every single course when you guys do join True Trading Group. But you also get access to all of our tools. Now, I told you before that we have about $5,000 to $6,000 worth of tools on our platform that you guys get included with it. These are tools you need. It's a lot of money, but I know it is. That's why we spend years building relationships with these companies so we can put their products and tools on our platform. This way you don't have to pay for them. You guys get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, right? Breaking news as soon as it crosses the wire. That's $1,000 a year on its own if you go to Benzinga. It's included when you join True Trading Group for $950. You're also going to be getting access to congressional trading data. So you'll be able to track the trades being made by members of Congress. You get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get TradingView's premium charting software. You get the Trade Ideas scanner. It streams on our platform every day, shows you what are the best stocks on the market, up, down, new highs, unusual volume, new lows, etc. So you guys can be focused in the right place. You also get ETNA's simulator. The simulator from ETNA lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures with fake money, but real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you're learning. You also get our own proprietary scanner that lets you create custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow. If you don't know what dark pool data is, that's a private exchange where hedge funds transact multi-million-dollar trades, block trades, where a $50 million transaction that gets done in the dark pools. Okay, you guys you don't know how to use this stuff. Don't worry about it. We will teach you how to use it, but you get access to all of it when you join True Trading Group. It's all included in the $950. So many of you might pay for some of this stuff. Many of you might pay for some of this stuff already. You get a trading journal that tracks your trades and breaks your trading down to the statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. You also get a social sentiment scanner. Tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media, either bullish or bearish, etc. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. So you know how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a particular name. Guys, all this is included for $950. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com now. The coupon code is TTG121 and the price drops to $950. And we also have laptops this evening. You guys are fortunate. We were able to get our hands on laptops from our wholesaler. So as long as you see a laptop in the top corner of the screen, see that laptop in the checkout cart, you see a laptop in the checkout cart, that means you're getting one. It's free. It's our gift to you. It's either going to be a brand new Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. Remember, we have members in over 100 different countries. So as long as you live on planet Earth, we're going to get you that free laptop. We cover the shipping. You don't have to enter your address when you join. You're going to get a welcome email after you join with instructions how to claim the free laptop. So be on the lookout for it. And last but certainly not least, I put my money where my mouth is. I know I talk a big game on these live streams, but I back it up with our own money. I believe in the platform that we've created. I believe in the platform's ability to help you reach your goals. That's why any one of you that joins True Training Group tonight, you'll pay $950 for the whole year. That's it. All courses, all tools. If you are unable to make the $950 back at least one time during your membership, after going through our courses, our quizzes, and attending one study group. We do study groups every Thursday. I'm telling you, attend one. If you do those things and are still unable to make the $950 back at least one time during your membership, I will give you back double your money. I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious. I didn't stutter. $1,900 I'm going to give back to you because that means our platform has completely failed you. I don't care. Our win rate, the moderators, we can all crush it. But if that does not translate into you being able to at least make back your investment, which is $950, I'll give you back $1,900. It's right there in black and white on the checkout page. That's our double your money back guarantee. You won't find a single other group, service, or company that will offer you that. You have to ask yourself why that is. Now, I can do it because I know that our refund rate is only 2.43%. If our refund rate was 15 or 20%, I wouldn't be able to offer you double your money back. We would go out of business. I have to explain to the 30 employees that we have why we can no longer pay their bill, pay their salaries. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. The next 21 people that do will get access to the 57% discount, the $950 price point, and you'll get the free laptop and you get your double your money back guarantee. Now, there's other things you can pay for in True Training Group. Like we have these super intensive 2-day boot camps. We have in-person meetups. We have Trader Paloozas, which are 12-hour virtual training events. Like these are all other things that you could pay for that are extra, but all of our courses are included in the $950. All of the tools are included in the $950. I'm going to shoot you guys straight. Honestly, I'm going to shoot you guys straight. Everybody wants to fire their boss. Everybody wants to quit their job. They want to make their income from trading. They want to be a full-time trader. But I'm telling you this right now. If you're not in a position, like if you can't afford the $950, if you can't afford that right now, then you should not be on a live stream looking for trading advice. I mean this genuinely, and I mean this wholeheartedly. You should get your financial situation in order first. Like if $950 is make or break for you right now, you probably should be focused on other things. Get your financial house in order, get yourself in a better position, and then come back and join True Trading Group. We're not going anywhere. We will be here when you are ready. I promise you that. But it's very important from a psychological standpoint that when you do join and you guys are going through the markets, that you don't feel like your back is completely up against the wall. So if that is you right now, that's okay. The time for you to join True Trading Group is not right now. Maybe it's a month from now. Maybe it's 2 months from now. Maybe it's a year from now. We'll be here when you're ready. But if $950 is make or break, I mean it genuinely and wholeheartedly, you should not be trading. You want to make sure that you're in the right mindset and you're in the right financial situation in order to do so. Everyone that's listening, I want you to think about how much you've lost in the past trading on your own or listening to some guru on social media tell you that this stock is going to go to the moon. How many of you, lost $950 in AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, Mullen, CEI, GNUS, VERU, NIO, LI, what else? Wish, Nikola, Virgin Galactic, right? How many of you have lost $950 in any one of those names? Many of you. So you wouldn't put $950 in as an investment into yourself. So you can learn how to do this stuff, but you would put $950 into some other investment that some random stranger on social media told you the stock was going to go to the moon. That means that you think your $950, they are worth it and you are not. And that's the wrong mindset. And that's a shame. So just think about how much money you've lost on your own trying to figure this stuff out. I'd much rather you spend the money on a membership and have $200 left in your trading account than have $50,000 in your trading account and have no education. It doesn't matter how much money you start. You can have $1 million in your trading account. It doesn't matter. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose it all just the same. So go to ttgoffer.com. The coupon code is TTG121. The price drops down to $950. There's 21 spots available for the open enrollment. Okay, 21 spots left. You got the laptop, the double your money back guarantee. All right, and the laptop. I already said that. Laptop, double your money back guarantee, 57% discount. All right, and then after midnight tonight, or 21 spots fill up, whatever happens first, and then open enrollment is closed. And the way that you'll join to training group is by joining our trial. Then you'll apply for a membership, and then we may or may not accept you based on your interaction as a trial. Okay, and at that point, the price of the membership is $1,800. You can do it right now for $950. It's up to you. This is the last night we're allowing current trials, previous trials, or previous members to join. So if you are a trial member currently, or you used to be a trial, or you used to be an annual member, and you guys want to come back, you have to text us, 786-505-4049, 786-505-4049. Text the phone number that is at the bottom of your screen, okay? We will whitelist your email address so that you guys can take advantage of this discount. Just text that number. Again, if you're a trial, previous trial, or previous member, text that phone number. Also, if you have any questions, your questions about me, the mods, our trading, questions about the guarantee, the courses, the laptop, whatever, text that number. Any questions you have, we're fully transparent. We're an open book. All of our trading history is on our website. It gets uploaded right from our brokerage accounts every single day. It has every transaction, every buy, every sell, every win, every loss, every break even. It's all right there on our website. You guys, we're a fully transparent open book. You guys go ahead and text that number right there at the bottom of your screen. Again, go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121 to take advantage. All right. We have to welcome Jim. Everybody welcome Jim. Jim is the newest member of the group, guys. Welcome Jim. Welcome Jim. Jim's the newest member to the family. That means we have 20 spots left now. We had 22. Vidot joined, and now Jim. Jim, welcome to the family. So 20 spots left now. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. The code is TTG121. The price drops down to $950. You see a laptop in checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. You got the double your money back guarantee for peace of mind. I don't think you need it. I really don't think you need it. 78% of our members renew their membership. I doubt that number would be that high if members were just consistently losing money. We've only had to give a refund to 2.43% of users. Again, I doubt the number would be that low if all of our members were continuously losing money. Now, to be honest, I don't think that 2.43 number or the 78% number, those numbers are so low and so high that as our community continues to grow, I just feel like those numbers, like 78%, I feel like that has to come down. 2.43, I feel like that has to go up. But, you know, with around 10,000 members currently in over 100 different countries, those are the numbers. The numbers don't lie. There's a reason for it. So go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right. All right, folks. Let's move on over to the charts now. And we got a lot to get into today. We got to talk about the markets. We got to talk about the stocks I'm looking at and how we're going to make some money this week. We got we just had a couple hundred more people just jump on the live stream. Happy Mother's Day again out there. Happy Mother's Day to all of our TTG fam. Jessica, I see you. Jessica, happy Mother's Day. Jessica is one of the TTG Pro Trading moderators. And I just see Jessica says, hi. I just saw you, Jess. I just saw your comment on YouTube. So Jess, happy Mother's Day. Jess is one of our our TTG Pro Trading moderators, someone that you guys will learn from when you join the community, someone that you guys will be able to follow her trade alerts when you guys join our community, as well as, like I said, there's 9 of us. There's 9 professional trading mods that are here in True Trading Group. So like I said, anyone else that just joined, if you missed the beginning, I give a big happy Mother's Day to all of our TTG moms and all of our TTG non-TTG moms that might be viewing this live stream. Happy Mother's Day to you all. All right, folks, let's get on to the charts. Let's take it to the charts. All right, so like you guys have seen, I'm going to take you to this is a daily chart. I'm taking you to a 15-minute chart now. I'm going to draw out for you 2 levels. I want you to draw these levels on your screen. Okay. Those levels are as follows: 409 and like 413.75. 409, 413.75. Draw these lines on your screen. You see how I just drew them on mine? Now, let's take a look at resistance right around 413.75. There's the high of the day from the Fed meeting. There's the high of the day from the day that JP Morgan upgraded the regional bank sector. There's the high of the day from the CPI data. There's the double top from the CPI data. There's the high of the day after Friday. Okay, so this is Fed meeting. JP Morgan upgrades regional banks, CPI, and this was just this past Friday. All right. That was this past Friday. So you guys can see very clearly this resistance up here. Now the bottom end. Support on Friday. Support on Wednesday, CPI day. Support on the day JP Morgan upgraded the regional bank sector. That is also a gap entry. You see this big gap you have underneath? So this is an open gap that's never been tested. So on May 5th, you had the big gap up. The gap fill takes you all the way down to 405 and change, about 405 and a half. Now, this is the range that the market has been stuck in for the last week and a half. And right now we're down 0.2%. We're down 0.2% on the futures market, which puts the market right around here. All right. So if the markets were to open right now, the SPY would be sitting right around here. Now, this is where we have to really talk about this channel that the market is in. Hopefully you guys have drawn these lines on your screens. This channel that we find ourselves in, and this is TC2000, by the way. This is the charting system that I use. I trade with Lightspeed. This is TC2000, for those that are asking what charting system this is. You guys don't have to worry about a charting system, though. You get TradingView, premium TradingView, TradingView Premium. You get that included with your membership when you join True Trading Group. So if you don't like your broker's chart, I hate Lightspeed charts. I think Lightspeed has some of the worst charts. But if you don't like your broker's charts, you get TradingView included with your membership when you guys join True Trading Group. Okay, so this is the channel that we've been stuck in. Now, what we have been doing in chat this week is every time the SPY gets to the top end of this range, you look for stocks that are relatively weak and you short them. So when the SPY, like on Friday, when the SPY is up here at the top end of the range and the SPY is green, what a trade that was called out in chat this week by one of our other moderators, Shai, was Adobe. And Adobe was a stock that we were short inside chat for the last couple of days. It's been a triple-digit gain for us twice inside of True Trading Group to the downside. But you'll see Adobe was weak. So Adobe was actually red pre-market when the SPY had its big gap up. But the SPY gapped up to where? That big resistance level. This is a 3-minute chart now. You gap up to that resistance level. So what happens when you get to the wide ends of this range, you look for the market to go down when it gets to the top end. So when the market's at the top end, you look for stocks that are relatively weak. And that is how you're able to capitalize. Members were able to capitalize on Adobe. How many members made money in Adobe this week? Sound off in chat if you guys made money trading Adobe. If you did, tell me how you did. I'd love to hear how you guys did. If you guys made money trading Adobe this week, sound off in chat. Tell us how you did. A lot of people were in put options on Adobe, not necessarily the stock, but in put options. Members, go ahead, sound off in chat. Tell me how you guys did. We love to see when the whole team hits. So that's just one example of how you're able to identify, okay, the markets are at the top end resistance. This stock is red. So let's go ahead and get shorted. And that's how you're able to get a triple-digit gain on Adobe. There you go, Chris, a 75% banger on Adobe. Great job. Great job. 60% for Talon, 150 for Critical Goat. Hell yes. Rhino, 85% and 110%. Over 100% for Ant. This is what I'm talking about. These are the opportunities. 100% twice on Friday for the road to success. Kev Dog hit 145%. Bruce, 80%. Shark Sandwich says fat stacks on Friday. That's what I'm talking about. But this is how you're able to identify these setups, guys. That's what a channel environment, that's what channel trading does for you. Okay, market gets to the top end of the range. Find a stock that's weak, short it. Flip side to that, let's go back to the SPY. When you get to the bottom end of the range, right, the support level, which is 409, when you get to the bottom end of the range, you look for the markets to move to the upside. You get to the bottom end of the range, you look for the market to move to the upside, right? Now, on Friday, when the market got to the bottom end of the range, you look for stocks that are relatively strong. So now, the SPY gets to the bottom end of the range on Friday. That means you expect the market to bounce now off that support level, and then Palo Alto takes you right back up to the high of the day, right? So Palo Alto still green on the day. Stock was still green on the day when the SPY got to 409, and then what happens? Palo Alto makes its way back up to high of the day. Again, just another example. This is how you use relative strength and relative weakness when the markets are in a channel. So you look for stocks that are red when the market gets to the top end of the resistance, and you look for stocks that are still green when the market gets to the bottom end of the resistance, and that's how you play relative strength and relative weakness. We got to welcome Andy. Andy, welcome to the family. Everybody welcome Andy. We're down to just 19 of these spots now remain. Everybody welcome Andy. Guys, again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use that code TTG121. 57% discount. It brings the price from $2,212 all the way down to $950. You get a free laptop, brand new Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. We have members in 100 different countries. It does not matter where you guys live. You live on planet Earth, we're going to get you the laptop. You will also get a double your money back guarantee. Now, this is crucial. I don't think you need it, but it's there to give you peace of mind. And honestly, it's there to hold us accountable. So if you can't even make the $950 membership fee back at least one time after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending a study group, I'm going to give you back $1,900. You can keep the free laptop. That means we failed you. I have no problem offering it to you again. We've only had to give it to 2.43% of our members, but nonetheless, it's there. It's right there on the checkout page. You can read it in black and white. We got to welcome Robert. That means we're down to 18 spots. Robert, welcome to the family. Robert, welcome to the family. 18 spots now remain. If you have any questions, or you're a trial member, a previous trial member, or a previous annual member, or you're just having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, text us. The phone number that is at the bottom of the screen. If you're a previous trial, or previous member, you must text that number. We have to whitelist your email, 786-505-4049. You can also text that number if you have any questions. You'll talk to a real person. We'll answer anything you guys want to discuss. Again, we're fully transparent. We're an open book. Just text that number. Be happy to answer any questions you have. Your questions about myself, about my past, about our trading, the moderators trading, about the laptop, about the double your money back guarantee, anything. You have questions, text that number. We'll answer any questions you guys have. Okay? Answer any question you guys have. All right. So that's a quick little lesson there on relative strength and relative weakness. All right. So that's how you're able to use a sideways market to your advantage. Not to mention in Iron Condor. Now, in Iron Condor, so we have a moderator. Like I said, when you guys join your training group, you get exposed to a lot of different trading styles. There's 9 professional traders that are with you every day. Now, Momin is one of our moderators, and he focuses on multi-leg option strategies. So he does butterflies, Iron Condors, credit spreads, straddles, strangles, etc. He put on an Iron Condor last week that is sitting on 100% gain right now. Just an unbelievable trade. 100% gain for members last week, anywhere between 75 and 100%, depending on when members took profit. Unbelievable trade. And now for those of you that don't know what an iron condor is, it's an option trade that allows you to make money if the market goes sideways by capitalizing on the premium of option contracts that end up expiring worthless. Okay, so when the market just goes sideways, call options lose and put options lose, and as the options expire and the market just goes sideways, you guys are able to make money. And you'll learn this stuff as a member of True Trading Group. It's covered also in the advanced options courses. And that's something that you guys will learn from Moment. It's a fantastic trade. I don't know how many of you, maybe if you have members that are around here that capitalize on the iron condor. I did not. It was not my trade. But again, there's 9 trading moderators with you during the day. This was not my trade. Again, full disclosure. I did not make this iron condor trade. Moment, one of our other moderators in chat, he did. Just an unbelievable trade. And members, maybe you guys can sound off. You guys capitalize on it. It was a fantastic trade. But this is something you'll learn as a member of True Trading Group. So 2 ways to capitalize on a sideways market. 1, relative strength and relative weakness on the top and bottom ends of the range, or iron condor. Okay, so that's how you guys take advantage of that. Now, however, though, I don't think we're going to stay inside this range for much longer. I think that you had a lot of positive catalysts last week. I didn't mean to delete that line. Let me put that line back for you guys in just a moment. You had a lot of positive catalysts last week. And we were not able to break above this resistance level. All right. So I'm just going to clean the chart up just a little bit, just so you guys can see. Now the futures are bouncing back just a little bit. We're down about 0.1% now. We're down about 0.11%. And you had a better than expected CPI number, or in line, really the number was in line. The headline number was 4.9. It was expected 5.0. And the rest of all the data, core, and then month over month and month over month, was in line with expectations. And then you had a much better than expected PPI number. You had positive catalysts that continued to come out. You had a positive catalyst also on Friday. And we were unable to break above this resistance level. So you're looking at an area of resistance on the SPY that I think is running out of positive catalyst to take us through. You still have a couple earnings next week, some big companies next week. You have like Target, you have Home Depot, you have like Alibaba and Baidu and a couple of others. You have a bunch of earnings that are still coming out next week that can move the markets. But next week is going to be all about the Fed. You have a lot of Fed members that are coming out and speaking next week. I can't imagine those Fed members are going to be very dovish. If anything, I think those Fed members are going to try to tell the market, we are not going to cut rates. We're not going to cut rates. We're not going to cut rates. We're going to hold rates at this point for the rest of the year. And the only way that they would cut rates would be if something else breaks. You don't want the Fed to cut rates this year. Like the people that are, if you're bullish the market, because, and that's okay if you're bullish the market, but if you are bullish, the reason can't be the Fed's going to cut rates, because there's only one reason. There's 2 ways the Fed cuts rates. One's good, one's bad. First reason would be inflation has come down to 2% and they cut rates. Inflation is not coming down to 2% this year. Fed knows that. Everybody knows that. So that reason that they would cut rates is off the table. The other reason they would cut rates is if something else breaks. If there's additional stresses on the banking system, if the economy falls into a recession, then the Fed goes and cuts rates to help spark the economy and pull the economy out of a rut. But that means the Fed broke something. That is not a good thing. That is not a reason why you should be bullish the market because something broke. If the Fed cuts rates because something broke, then the market's going to go lower even after the Fed cut rates. The market will only go higher when the Fed cuts rates if their economy is not in a recession and the banking system is completely and totally fine. No other banks end up failing. There's no other stresses on the banking system. And inflation's back at 2%. Then the Fed cuts rates. Then that's extremely bullish. You got to be long the market. You got to be long everything at that point. But you can't be bullish if you think the Fed's going to cut rates because something's going to break. So that's something I think really people need to really keep in mind. Okay. So I think the Fed is going to try to talk tough this week. And that talking tough could break us to the bottom end of this range. Now, from a technical trading standpoint, you have a strong triple bottom. You have this is a very strong triple bottom. All right. Now, you see the low of the day on the 5th, the low of the day on the 10th, and the low of the day on the 12th. Triple bottom. We have to welcome Isaac, folks. Everybody welcome Isaac. Isaac, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, Isaac. That means, guys, we're down to 17 spots. So 17 spots are now left. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. The coupon code is TTG121. If you have any questions or you're a previous trial or previous member, you have to text us if you want this deal. We got to whitelist your email address since you already had an account with us in the past. 786-505-4049. Phone number's at the bottom of the screen. Text it. Otherwise, go right to ttgoffer.com. How do you know you're one of the 17 spots? See that laptop icon in the checkout cart? If you see a laptop, that's how you know you're getting one. Once 17 people sign up, the laptop will not be there, and then open enrollment closes. Again, we're opening up open enrollment, guys, just for these 17 spots. After that, you'll have to do the trial membership. So as of tomorrow, you have to join the trial. The trial is 7 trading days. You do the trial. If you decide you want to join after your trial, you send in an application. We review your application. Depending on your interaction as a trial member, we may or may not accept you if you're the type of person we want in our community. I do not want people to join True Trading Group if all you're looking for is the next Motherville short squeezes and you want to talk about how much you hate Ken Griffin from Citadel. If that's all you want to talk about, True Trading Group is not for you. There's plenty of other Discord rooms out there that would love to have you. True Trading Group is for people that truly want to learn this skill to either supplement or replace their income or just make better decisions in their long-term portfolio for the future and for their family. If you are that person, then yes, True Trading Group is for you. But if all you want to do is talk about some 20-cent piece of garbage that somebody on Reddit told you is going to go to $200, True Trading Group is not for you. Go somewhere else. I mean that genuinely and sincerely. Don't waste our time, and I don't want to waste your time. This True Trading Group will not be for you if that's what you're looking for. Okay? I'm not trying to be an ass. I'm being dead serious. I value, just trying to be respectful of everybody's time here. All right? So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right, back to the charts. So this channel that we're in here now, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, and this might sound funny because people say, well, Mike, what do you think? The market's going up or down this week? Everybody always asks, oh, what do you think? Up or down, up or down? Everybody always asks me these things. I am bearishly neutral this week. And I'll explain to you what I mean by that as soon as we welcome Richard. Richard, welcome to the family. 16 spots now, guys. These spots are going quick. You have until midnight tonight or the next 16 people join. So everybody welcome Richard. Again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. What do I mean by bearishly neutral? That means that I think the Fed members are going to talk tough. I think they're going to be hawkish. They might insinuate that maybe they're not done raising rates. I don't think the Fed wants the market to believe that they're done. I think the Fed wants the market to think that there might be a 25 basis point hike still on the table at the June meeting. I think the Fed wants the market to, now the market does not think that right now. The market has priced in a pause in June. But I think the Fed is going to try to talk the market into believing that the possibility of a 25 basis point hike in June is a lot more likely than the market is pricing in. So I think you're going to get tough talk this week from the Fed. The Fed does not want the market to anticipate a rate cut. The Fed does not want to cut rates. You do not want the Fed to cut rates because inflation is nowhere near 2%. If the Fed cuts rates and inflation is 4% or 4.5%, that is a major problem. That's how stagflation happens. That's how the 1970s happened. That's how inflation becomes unanchored. And that's how the Fed loses control of inflation. Inflation continues to move higher, even though the economy has slowed, and you are left with no choice but to take a sledgehammer to the economy like Paul Volcker did in the 80s when he jacked up interest rates, knowing he was going to cause a very severe recession because he had no choice. Inflation got completely out of control because the Fed cut rates in the 70s way too soon, and inflation started to move higher again. The Fed does not want that to happen again this time. Jerome Powell and company are very, very aware of what happened in the 70s. They do not want another situation like that before, so they are not going to cut rates unless inflation's at 2% or something breaks. If something breaks, that's not a good thing. If inflation's at 2% and they cut rates, that is a good thing, but we're not going to be back at 2% this year. You'll get to 2% next year, but if you get to 2% next year, then that means why the hell are you anticipating rate cuts this year and you're bullish because of it? You should not be bullish if you think rates are being cut this year, because the only way they're going to get cut this year is if something else breaks, which is not a reason to be bullish. I can't say it enough. You're only bullish if you think inflation's going to 2% and the Fed cuts rates, or you think the Fed doesn't cut rates and the economy is strong enough to pull off a soft landing, and that allows the Fed to cut rates next year and you avoid a recession. Those are the reasons you should be bullish. I'm not saying you're stupid if that's what you think. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I'm not saying you're stupid if that's the case. I respect everybody's opinions, and I'm not oblivious to the fact that I could be wrong in my analysis, and I'm not going to just lose my ass if I'm wrong. I'll pivot if I realize that I'm wrong, and we'll get ourselves on the other side of things. But I want you to explain the reasons why the Fed's going to do certain things, and that's why I think the Fed's going to talk tough this week, and if the Fed talks tough, we could break 409. I'm telling you guys this now. If we break 409, I will be short everything. You break 409, I think it is a straight shot to 405. This 409 level, and I'll go to a 15-minute chart now to show it to you. That 409 level that you all can see clear as clear it can be, this is a 15-minute chart, is not just the bottom end of this channel. It's also this open gap that you see here. And if you get underneath 409, if you get underneath it at any point this week, I don't care what day, I don't care what the reason is. If we are under 409, if you start seeing 408, 408.25, I will be short individual stocks. I'll be in SPY put options, and I'm looking for us to get down to 405. Why do I think we'd get to 405? Two simple reasons. Reason number one, that fills this gap. This gap is open. It has not been filled. 405 fills that gap. But what else is 405? Let's go back to the daily chart. Here we go back to the daily chart. Does everybody see this dark blue line on my screen? See that dark blue line? Want to know what that is? That's the 50-day moving average. That 50-day moving average is very important. Two reasons why it's important. One, we had a golden cross occur just a couple months ago at the very beginning of February, and you're going to want to see that 50-day moving average act as support. But prior to that, you can see the 50-day moving average acted as resistance right here for the entire month of March. And once you got above it, that 50-day moving average became support there at the end of March. It was support there at the end of April. It was support there in the beginning of May. And now here we are coming up here. If you get underneath 409, I will be short for probably at least 1 to 2 days. And that's how long I think it will take us to go a 4-point move from 409 to 405. And we can make a lot of money during that move. We got to welcome Thomas. Thomas is the newest member of the group. We're down to 15 spots now. Everybody welcome Thomas. TTG, offer.com, 57% discount. Price goes from $22.12 down to $9.50. Free laptop for the next 15 people. How do you know you're getting a laptop? You see one in your checkout cart. As long as you see that laptop icon, that means you're getting one. Doesn't matter where you live. We have members in 100 different countries. I'll ship that laptop anywhere in the world. We cover the shipping. You don't need to enter your address when you join. Be on the lookout for a welcome email. There's going to be instructions in the welcome email on how to claim your free laptop. And I put my money where my mouth is. I believe in this platform and its ability to help you reach your goals. Anyone that joins your training group, if you cannot make the $950 membership fee back at least one time after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, then at the end of your membership, I'll give you back $1,900. That's the deal. I'm dead serious. We've only had to give a refund to 2.43% of our members. That's why I can offer you that without breaking a bead of sweat. TTGoffer.com. Do it now. Okay? That's my plan with the overall market. Now, with that being said, why am I bearishly neutral? Well, let's delete everything and let's go back. Because I'm not oblivious to the fact that this market is putting in very, very strong bottom tails at 409, right? I'm not oblivious to this. Okay? That support level is massive. So if the Fed doesn't talk tough, I don't know what these Fed members are going to say. What am I, in their heads? So if what I think the Fed's going to say, if I'm right about that, does that make me a good trader? Or does that make me lucky? If I'm wrong about what the Fed's going to say, does that make me a bad trader? Or does that make me unlucky? I don't try to predict the words of another man or woman. I react to them. I have a better understanding of, if this happens, what will the market's reaction be? And when these things happen, I then position myself for that market reaction rather than try to guess what those things will be. You will be far better off. You will be far more successful. You will have a much more higher rate of consistency if you learn how to react rather than predict. Being a good trader, sorry newbies, it's not about predicting the future. Nobody can predict the future. You can take somebody that is the most confident in their analysis. You can take a trader right now that says, I am 100% certain the SPY is going to go to 414 tomorrow. How certain are you? I'm 100% certain. What level of conviction do you have on a scale of 1 to 10? I have a level 10 conviction. We're going to 414. Ask that same trader, cool, are you willing to bet your entire net worth on it? Meaning, if the market goes to 414 and you're right, you're going to double your net worth in a day. Or if the market doesn't go to 414, you will be homeless. There's not one trader on planet Earth that's going to take that bet. Why? I thought you were super confident. I thought you knew the market was going to go to 414. Take example, the trader that thinks the market's going to go to 407 tomorrow. I am so confident the market's going to 407. Mike, how confident are you? I am super confident. Cool. Are you want to double up your net worth or go homeless? No. No trader's going to take that bet. Well, why? I thought, isn't that what trading is? No, wrong. But ask any trader, hey, are you willing to bet your entire net worth? You can answer what's 2 plus 2. Every trader on planet Earth is going to take that bet because everybody knows with 100% certainty the answer is 4. Trading is not about predicting the future. Trading is about understanding what moves this market, what would make the market go up, what would make the market go down, and identifying high probability situations. We will teach you in trade trading what the difference is between an A setup, which has about a 75% probability rate, versus a B setup, which has about a 65% probability rate, or a C setup, which has about a 50-50 probability rate. There are differences between what those setups look like. It's just like for my poker players out there, you know that poker is all about probability, obviously the human element of reading your opponent, but it's all about probability. That if I have pocket kings, what's the probability based on the cards on the board that I have the best hand? And you bet accordingly based on that probability. Add into it the human element of reading your opponents, right? Trading is a lot like that. Trading is a lot like that, not in the sense that it's gambling. You ask any professional poker player if they gamble for a living, and they're going to tell you, no, they don't. That I am better than other people. Well, as a trader, I am better than other people in my ability to identify an A setup versus a B setup versus a C setup. And I'm better than other people in understanding what makes the market go up and what makes the market go down. That is where I have an advantage over other traders. And that's exactly how I make money on a regular basis. It's not because I travel to the future and then I come back in time and I tell you what the market's going to do 2 days from now. Yeah, sure, I have my thoughts on what the market's going to do. I give you my analysis. I tell you exactly what I think is going to happen. But that's because I'm looking at setups. I'm looking at what's the data that's coming out. Are we bullish? Are we bearish? How do I take advantage of that price action? You will be far more successful if you learn how to react rather than predict. We got to welcome Patricia. Patricia's the newest member of the group. Patricia, welcome, 14. 14 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Patricia. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. 14 spots now remain. Guys, the second code word for tonight is charts. Charts. That is the second code word for tonight. I have now given you 2 code words. The second code word is charts. If you missed the first code word, I am sorry. But later on this live stream, we're going to do a giveaway for $750. You need to know the 2 code words if your name is called. So if you missed the first one, I'm sorry. If you were here from the beginning, you got the first code word. The second one, folks, is charts. We got to welcome Leroy. Leroy, welcome to the family. 13. I went to school with a guy named Leroy, and I haven't talked to him in like 10 years. And he actually just hit me up on social media like a week ago, which is weird. Leroy, welcome to the family. I hope that's not the same Leroy. I hope if it's the same Leroy, I hope you just hit me up personally, dude. 13 spots left. Okay, 13 spots left. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Everybody welcome Leroy. Again, if you're a previous trial, or a previous member, you have to text us so we can whitelist your email address. Send a text message to 786-505-4049. The phone number is right at the bottom of your screen. There's 13 spots left for the open enrollment and for the free laptop, so claim it now. All right, welcome Leroy. All right, guys. Couple of individual stocks I'm going to cover with you. Now you have a better understanding of the overall markets and kind of what I'm expecting from the markets. But like I said, I'm not oblivious to that support at 409. So if the markets do reverse, right now the markets are bound. The futures market's bouncing a little bit. We were down about 0.2%. We bounced back to be only down about 0.1, 0.11, 0.12. So the markets futures have bounced back just a bit from being down 0.2. We're still red, but we're starting to bounce and pare back some of those gains. So I'm not oblivious to the fact that maybe the Fed is not hawkish, and maybe the Fed signals that, yeah, we're done. We're going to pause in June. We're going to see what happens. We got another CPI data that comes out in June before they do the Fed meeting and they give you the rate hike. So they're going to get another round of inflation data. So they might say, you know what, we're going to pause and we're going to see how the data comes out. And if that's the case, the markets might move to the upside, right? The markets might move to the upside. Now, if you get over 414.5, okay, now you're talking about pushing to the top end of this resistance. And you have 2 levels that you can focus on here. One is obviously the top end of that resistance that we talked about earlier on the stream. And the second is going to be right here at 418. Now, 418 is the true double top of this resistance. This is the true double top of that resistance. All right. So if you get above 414.5, you look for the market to push to 418. So you have $4 of downside if the channel breaks to the downside, $4 of upside if the channel breaks to the upside. So what we are going to do in True Trading Group is we're going to continue to play the channel, which is, if you missed it, I'll just draw it out for you one more time. If you missed it earlier on the live stream, I told you guys to draw these 2 levels. It's about 413.75 and 409. That's the channel. Now, we've been trading relative strength and relative weakness off this channel. We're going to continue to do that. So when the market gets to 409, we're going to look to buy stocks that are strong. When the market gets to 413, we're going to short stocks that are weak. And we're going to play that channel until the channel breaks. If you break above 413 and you get to like 414.5, then it's just going to be straight long. You got to be straight long up to 418, catch the $4 upside move. You break under 409, you got to be short across the board, down to the 405 support 50-day moving average, and catch the $4 move to the downside. So play the range. And then when the range breaks, $4 expectation either way. And that's how we're going to play this week. A couple of stocks that are on the list. I'll talk about some small caps that a lot of people asked me about this week. GSIT is the stock that I got the most questions this week. All right. GSIT was a short squeeze on Friday. It continued even higher after hours. We got to welcome Vern. Vern, welcome to the family. Vern, welcome to the family. My wife's family member lives down in Florida, Uncle Vern. Wow. Actually made me this pen. Uncle Vern. I know Uncle Vern is not watching this live stream. There is a 0.001% chance that Uncle Vern is on this live stream right now, but he made me this pen. You guys can't see it, but so he makes these by hand. This is actually a baseball player. It's a baseball player. It's actually really cool. Vern, welcome to the family. 12 spots left. Go to TTGoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code. Vern, welcome to the family. Guys, again, the double your money back guarantee. You can't make the 950. I'll give you back 1900. You got to go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend the study group. I don't think you need it. 78% of our members renew their membership or upgrade to become lifetime members. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,100 reviews. Our refund rate is only 2.43%. That's why I can offer you double your money back, because I've only had to give it to 2.43% of our members since 2016. So 12 spots left, 12 laptops remain. I'll ship the laptop anywhere in the world. We cover the shipping. Okay, so Vern, welcome to the family. Again, guys, text us if you have questions, 786-505-4049. GSIT, huge short squeeze after hours. Stock finished the day up 345%, but you have to be careful of these resistance levels. You got to go all the way to a weekly chart to find these levels, guys. You have an absolute brick wall at $9, minor resistance at $9.50, and a brick wall at $10. You have to be careful of these levels on GSIT. I don't think I'm going to try to be long this stock until these levels are broken. I might even try shorts against these levels at first. You have brick wall resistance that's been there since 2017 at $9. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, resistance every time the stock got to $9. Resistance at $9. I'm looking for that to hold resistance. If you get through 9, you have minor resistance at $9.50, and then the heavy resistance back there, all-time high, double top, 2011 at $10. So I don't know if we're going to be able to break through this resistance. This is massive resistance. So if you get gap ups in this stock, let's say you get a gap up off the open, okay, and you gap up, you get into this $9 level. If you are long this stock from Friday, guys, I would take that profit, shove it in your pocket. The safest place for profit, it is in your pocket. This is massive resistance. I think you are much better off getting out of the position 950. And if it does get through 10 and the short squeeze is on, okay, then if the short squeeze is on, that's when you want to, then you can just get back into the trade if you want. I think you are much better off taking profit into 9 and then get back in if it gets over 10. And you want to try to catch a squeeze to like 12, great. But take the profit. I think this level of resistance is just far too big. I got a million questions from people. You guys can follow me on Twitter if you want. Also, I'm always posting trade ideas and market commentary on my Twitter page. My Twitter handle is at @MikeEdward_TTG. MikeEdward_TTG. Follow me on Twitter, guys. Like I said, you can hit me up on Twitter too. Ask me questions. I got a ton of questions from people today or this weekend about GSIT. So again, at @MikeEdward_TTG. That's GSIT. Another small cap that I got a lot of questions about was SPRY. This is another one that you just do not think we're going to be able to break through this resistance level here at 9. You can see this very strong resistance there at $9, December, January, February, March. And then we tried to break through it on Friday and we got rejected. Tried to break through it on Friday. We got rejected. So again, I'm just looking for this to, and I think you got to be careful with SPRY also for an offering. So be careful here about maybe offerings on this name. And on these small cap biotechs, you always got to be careful because running a biotech company is extremely cash intensive. They burn through cash like you could not imagine. They constantly need to raise more capital. They're not yet profitable. They can't run the company on their own cash flow. So they constantly have to dilute and raise capital. With the huge moves these stocks have made, you got to be careful of offerings. So I just don't think these stocks are going to be able to break through these resistance levels. There are not blue skies ahead for these names. You tried to break through 9 on Friday. You failed. So if you get back up towards that level again, it's funny. They're both stocks. 9,950 is the resistance level on both names. But I just think that resistance level is just too big. So I'm not going to try to be long these stocks until they get above those levels. So I'm not going to be long them until they're above those levels. Once you get above those levels, can you have short squeezes? Yes. SPRY could squeeze all the way to $15 if this thing gets through 950. Watch for a squeeze to 15 if it gets through 950. I'd much rather wait for it to get through 950 and then be long to 15 than try to get long at 890 and then get stuffed at 940 and the stock drops to 7. So I'm not looking to be long these stocks until they get above these resistance levels and then the squeeze starts to happen and then I'll jump on the squeeze. That's how I would play those two small caps. Those are stocks that some people were asking me about. over this weekend. Another one I want to talk to you guys about is Airbnb, a huge technical breakdown on this stock on Friday. You broke beneath major support levels here on Airbnb. I want to talk about this for you guys. You'll see we broke beneath the 100 and 200-day moving averages. The purple line's the 100, the yellow line's the 200. You broke underneath that. You had the big earnings gap down, and on the earnings gap down, it held the 200-day. You had that consolidation 2 days, and then you finally broke it on Friday. Not only did you break the 100 and 200-day moving average, which are major technical indicators, but you also broke structure. You had structure double bottom support from February and early April around 108. Okay, so you had structure around 108. All right, support. You broke that level. Now you have a gap that was filled at 104 and change. Like 104.65 is a gap fill. That takes you all the way back. You gapped up on January 26th. For those following along at home, you gapped up on January 26th. Okay, see that gap up on January 26th? Jason says I'm wrong. Jason says I'm wrong. Okay, Jason, are you right? Clownery. Sheer clownery. So you have this level here. This is the gap fill. Okay, so you have that support down there at your gap fill. If you pop this Airbnb, you pop Airbnb back up towards 108. Okay, watch for resistance back against 108. I think you can probably try to be short back against 108 and look to see if there is a little bit more of a pullback there on Airbnb after a very high volume sell-off after earnings. Looks like momentum now to the downside. You're underneath some major levels. Watch for bounces back to 108 for resistance to see if the stock can make a move back to your next structure. Your next structure in Airbnb is 100, and that would be the target that I would look for. So look for bounces back up to 108, look for resistance, and then look for move down to next structure around 100. Okay? Look for that down to 100. Then we'll talk about Meta. Meta is really, really interesting. Meta had this huge gap up on earnings, and it double topped at your gap entry point right there in the mid 240s. So see that gap entry in the mid 240s, and then there is resistance. So you found resistance right at that gap entry, and now the stock has just been kind of drifting here, and you've been trading sideways for the last week and a half. You have a major level at $230. If $230 on Meta breaks, and the reason why I'm talking about potential shorts is because, again, I think that the Fed's going to be more hawkish and cause the market to break 409. So the market breaks 409, I want to look for a bunch of stocks that I could potentially be short. Okay, so we're looking for that 230 level. If 230 breaks, I think you have a clean move to previous structure of 222. And 222 is also, you can go all the way back to the pivot top from early May. See that resistance there in early May? See that pivot top there in early May? And then there is pivot top there in the middle of April. So if Meta breaks 230, I'm looking for shorts down to 222, and that could be a really nice trade opportunity for us. Now, I'm not oblivious to the fact that Meta has been holding up very well after its earnings. If I'm wrong and the Fed is not hawkish and the market actually breaks to the top end of this channel, I don't think that's going to be the case. But if it does, I'm not oblivious to it. You can look for Meta to climb back up into like the low 240s, but I would be taking profits off in front. Even if you're long at any point on Meta, I take profits in front of 245. Okay, but under 230, I absolutely want to be short. Absolutely want to be short on Meta. Take a quick sip of water. Oh. Wow, Leroy. Hell yeah. Leroy. So the Leroy that just joined just a little while ago, Leroy says, I'm a previous member here and I just rejoined. Welcome back to the family, Leroy. Mike and the team helped me out a lot when I first started. I lost my way, but I'm back 100 times better with open ears and open eyes. Let's get it. Leroy, my man, I'm so happy to have you back with the family. So Leroy used to be a member, left and now came back. Leroy, I'm glad to have you back, man. Welcome home, bro. Welcome home. I love it. Welcome home, man. All right, guys. I have a little bit of there's one more stock I want to talk to you about that I'm watching this week. That's Tesla. But I don't know how I can do that. Okay, so this giveaway, we're supposed to do a giveaway here for $750. One lucky person supposed to win $750, but Adam left. Adam left the live stream. He said he had to go take care of something with his kids. So Adam is not here anymore. Adam was on the live stream earlier. For those who don't know who Adam is, Adam's my business partner and the co-founder of True Trading Group, and he produces on the back end of these streams with TTG Joe. You guys know Joe as well. But Adam has the wheel of names. So he sent me a message saying, Mike, I got to go. He's taking care of something with his kids. And he said, do the giveaway. But I don't have the wheel of names. I don't have, so we spin the wheel. Everyone's name that signed up, that bought it, the tickets were free. Everyone that got a ticket is in the wheel of names. We spin the wheel, it lands on a name, but I don't have that data. So Adam is not here, and he told me to do the wheel of name, do the giveaway, but I don't have it. Shit. All right. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't pick the name because I don't have the wheel with everyone's name on it. So let's do that. Michael goes, yo, I'll take it. Don't worry about it. I'll just take it. Yeah, sure. Everyone's shark sandwich goes, give us all $750. Leslie says, put my name down 500 times. No, a lot more than 500 people got the ticket. Guys, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't have the wheel of names. I guess Adam did not realize that I don't have the data. Unless I can get Adam back on the live stream within the next 20 minutes. But if Adam does not get my message and does not come back, if he comes back on the live stream, we'll do it now. Okay, I'm going to send him a message right now. Actually, hold on one second, just to let him know. Okay. All right, so if he comes back on the live stream, we'll do it now. If not, we'll do it tomorrow, and I'll make it $1,000 instead of $750. I'll make it $1,000 for inconveniencing a lot of. I'm so sorry. So it was supposed to be $750. If Adam comes back on before I'm done with the stream, we'll do it for $750. If he does not come back on, we'll do it tomorrow. You don't have to buy another ticket. I mean, I keep saying buy. The tickets were free. You just have to sign up for it. You don't have to sign up again. If you signed up for this giveaway, you don't have to sign up again. We'll just do it tomorrow. All right, and we'll do it for $1,000 instead of $750. Is that fair? We'll do it. But I sent out him a message. If he comes back on, we'll do it. If he doesn't, we'll do it tomorrow for $1,000. Okay. So again, sorry about that. I don't know why he does not realize I don't have the wheel of names. He does. But if he comes back, we'll do it for $750. All right. Last stock that I want to talk to you guys about is Tesla. Okay. Tesla had a huge engulfing sell-off day on Friday. The reason is stupid. Tesla gapped up because Elon Musk found a new CEO for Twitter. Then Tesla sold off because there were rumors that maybe Elon Musk steps down as CEO of Tesla. Stupid. Okay. I shouldn't say gapping up because he found the CEO for Twitter. That was stupid. Selling off because he might step down as CEO of Tesla. Not stupid. If he steps down as the CEO of Tesla, I think Tesla stock goes way lower. But I don't think he's going to step down. Where this rumor came from, this rumor started circulating on Friday because Elon Musk is currently going through his court case with the SEC when he was tweeting things that the SEC says violates, different conditions and different regulations. And Elon Musk in order to get back his ability to just freely speak on Twitter, he's one of those loopholes could be if he is not able to tweet the things that he wants to as CEO of a public company, he can step down as the CEO and then he can go back to saying whatever he wants. So that's where this rumor came from on Friday. And traders started circulating this rumor that Elon Musk might step down as the CEO of Tesla. And that's why the stock sold off on Friday, this huge engulfing red candle. And you have a support level here, folks, that has held on Tesla around 166.5. It's held for 4 consecutive trading days: Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. And if that level breaks, you're looking at a move that can take you down into the low 160s. We're going to a 15-minute chart here, and we'll fill this gap. So you have a gap fill that's all the way down here around 161, and I think that gap gets filled. If there is any validity to this, if there actually is a possibility, I think it's just a rumor, but if this actually does become a real possibility, you got to be short Tesla. That stock's going significantly lower. If there's a real possibility he steps down, I don't think he will step down. Okay. I don't think he's going to step down. It's a stupid, I think it's a silly rumor that happened on Friday that caused the stock to sell off. So you could potentially see, a snapback recovery. And I think that the more likely scenario is a snapback recovery. Okay. I think you get a snapback recovery, but if that level breaks, you got a gap entry at 164, a gap fill at 161. And you have to be focused on Tesla this week with how volatile the stock was on Friday. Keep your ears open. If Elon Musk says anything else and tweets something, if there's any updates around that, I think it's silly to begin with. I think the stock is moving. I think the stock gapped up on Friday for the complete wrong reason. Gapping up because Twitter has a new CEO, in my opinion, is stupid. To think, Tesla stock should rally. We should buy Tesla now because now Elon Musk can focus on Tesla, as if he wasn't focusing on Tesla. Did everyone just forget that the guy is launching spaceships, into outer space multiple times a quarter? And we think that Twitter was the distraction? Give me a break. Okay. The guy is laser focused on Tesla and laser focused on SpaceX. Twitter's at the bottom of his list. For Tesla to go from 170 to 177 because Twitter has a new CEO, in my opinion, was stupid and made no sense whatsoever. But nonetheless, the stock gapped up and then the sell-off happened. So you got to keep Tesla on watch. The volatility is going to be there. I'll keep my ears open if there's any news regarding that. But those are some of the stocks that I'm focusing on going into this week. And you guys know now the game plan with the overall markets. Whew. I'm out of breath. All right. So that's kind of my update. And we got to welcome Chris. Chris, welcome to the family, Chris. Guys, that means we're down to just 11. Okay. We're down to just 11 now. All right. 11 spots. Chris, welcome to the family. All right. Futures continue to bounce, guys. The futures are now down 0.05. We were down 0.2 when we started. Now we're down 0.05. So futures are recovering. So we're right back up to where we closed out the futures market. So we're down 0.05 now, basically flat. So the market is still smack in the middle of this channel. Play the channel. Play the channel. You know how to play the channel now. We went over how to play a channel, relative strength, relative weakness. Use the channel to your advantage. Chris, welcome to the family. 11 spots left. Remember, guys, go to ttgoffer.com. If you see a laptop, you're getting one. Okay. You got the double your money back guarantee. You can't make $950 after going through our courses, our quizzes, and attending a study group. That's how you guys, I'll give you back $1,900. That's a double your money back guarantee. If you have questions, text us 786-505-4049. Again, ttgoffer.com. The code is TTG121. 57% discount here tonight. This offer ends at midnight. Folks, that does it for the educational part of the stream. I'm done with the analysis. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash the like button. Turn on your notifications. Adam has still not read my message. There's still one check mark, not two, which means we're going to do the giveaway tomorrow. I do apologize. Tomorrow we'll do it for $1,000 instead of $750. I do apologize, guys. So tomorrow we'll do it for $1,000. We got to welcome Brad. 10 spots now remain. Brad, welcome. 10 spots now. Everybody, welcome Brad. 10 spots now remain. Okay, 10 spots left. All right. Now, if you are interested in the membership, stick around for 5 more minutes. I'll show you the platform so you can see what it looks like. Okay. I'll show you guys the platform so you can see what it looks like. If you're not interested in the membership at all, you guys can sign off now. I don't want to waste your time. I'm done with the education and analysis. But subscribe before you go. Smash the like button. Turn on your notifications. For those of you who are interested, let me show you the platform. Okay? Because remember, you're going to get all of our courses and all of our tools for the $950 for the whole year. There's no upsell for courses or tools. Of course, you get the chat room. The chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're with you from pre-market all the way through till after hours. We're not gone after 1 hour and you're left to fend for yourself. We talk to you on the microphone during the day. You get real-time notifications when moderators' orders execute. You can see the screen share because the moderators, we all share our screen so you see what we're looking at. If you can't be in front of your computer, don't worry about it. We have a mobile app. The mobile app lets you see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, and get real-time push notifications directly to your cell phone when moderators enter and exit trades. That's how you can follow along with everything we're doing during the day. You get private study group sessions with our mods so we can speed up your learning curve. You get Benzinga Pros, a real-time news feed. That's $1,000 on its own. If you go to Benzinga directly, it is included with your membership for the entire year when you join for $950. You get TradingView's premium charting software, $600 a year if you go to TradingView directly. It is included with your membership when you join us for $950. Trade Ideas Scanner streams on our platform every day so you guys know where to focus your attention. That's included in your $950. Our own proprietary scanner that lets you create your own custom scans included in the $950. The simulator from ET&A lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures with fake money, but real-time data. Go to ET&A directly. This is just under $1,000 for the year. It's included when you join us for $950. You also get dark pool data, unusual options activity, and options flow, all included. A trading journal tracks your trading and breaks it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong. A social sentiment scanner tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings on any stock, so you know how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. Watch list. Every morning, the moderators tell you what stocks they're focusing on, where we want to get long, where we want to get short. We do that heavy lifting for you so you know where to focus your attention before the market even begins. All of our courses, 22 courses, simplified and expanded upon versions of the 3-month educational training program I went through working at a firm in New York. You do not need to pay for additional VIP courses. There are no VIP courses. You don't join and all of a sudden there's these extra special courses that are another $1,000. We don't play games like that. We don't sell you half the solution. There are no upsells for courses. Every course is included. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's there for you. You also have a video library with about 600 hours of workshops and webinars that we've conducted with members. You can go back and watch them, and you can attend these workshops now live once you become a full-time member. It's time you guys invested in something real. I can't guarantee you'll be successful just because you join, but what I can guarantee is if you join now and you pay $950, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one study group. If you are unable to make $950 back at least one time during your membership, then at the end of your membership, I'll give you back $1,900 and you can keep the laptop. That's the deal when you join True Training Group, because I've only had to give a refund to 2.43% of members, and 78% of our members renew their membership or have upgraded to become lifetime members. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,100 reviews. Go read them. No better referral than one of your peers. If you have questions or you're having a hard time signing up, or you used to be a member, you used to be a trial member, or you're a trial member right now, text the number on the bottom of your screen. We have to whitelist your email so you guys can get the $950 price point. 786-505-4049. Also, feel free to text that number if you have any questions about us at all. Thanks. Oh, we got to welcome Jeff. 9 spots left. How do you know you're one of the 9? Simple. If you go to ttgoffer.com and you see a laptop, that's how you know you're getting one of the spots. If you don't see a laptop, that means we've completely sold out. 9 spots left. Jeff, welcome to the family. A lot of new family members that are part of True Training Group here this evening. I look forward to trading with each and every single one of you this week. I'll see you guys all in chat. Again, 786-505-4049 if you guys have questions. TTGoffer.com, coupon code TTG121. Take advantage of it now. Offers good till midnight or the next 9 people join. I'll see you guys all tomorrow in chat. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you feel better prepared for the week. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, folks. Turn on your notifications, and you damn well better be smashing that like button. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, all of my mothers.